Last season, the Pacers got hit with the cheese. Paul George was out for the entire season and came back in the playoffs. Now, what will happen when Paul George is there for a full season and under management of a new coach? Yo, 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 it's Reporter 1. Why is my name that? Well, because I'm not important enough. So basically, as you can see here, we are at the start of the new NBA season, and we see Paul George practicing his jump shot as well as his dunk. And we managed to get the interview with the franchise star. So let's see what he has to say. Yo, so we're here with the franchise star, Mr. PG-13. So, PG, my first question is for you. How do you feel about the new GM Powell taking over the Indiana Pacers? Well, I don't really know too much about him, but then again, who does? He hasn't really had that experience in his league, but hopefully, as this is his first job, he can perform and help the team to be in contention for that NBA title. Cool. Now my final question for you at this current time is, so, since your last season ended short, you only played around 6 games in the regular season, do you hope to pick up where you left off before your devastating injury? I think that for anyone to recover and play at the level that they were before that kind of injury would be a challenge in itself. How will I play? Only time will tell. Cool. Thanks for the interview, Paul. Good luck at the start of the season. Alright guys, so this is a live meet. So basically when the games are going on, I'm gonna try and discuss like what I want to do with the series, how the series is doing, and just talk about the team and stuff like that. So how the series is going, and I'm also gonna, like with the gameplay breakdowns, I'm gonna put these little camera angles in just to give it a bit more flair, and just so you're not watching circles move around the screen all day. So yeah, woo! Yeah. So how the series is doing? It's gotten a fair bit of support. I know Agent Zero actually commented on one of the videos. I mean, I did ask him, but it was constructive criticism, which I asked for, and constructive criticism is kind of what I got. So the series is going good so far. I've already lost work on the series, so I had actually edited this game before, but then my Vegas crashed, and then it didn't give me the prompt to actually reload it. And look at this BS. Luis Scola, his first game playing for the Raptors, he got player of the game. I love it. I love this game. So, and I love how it doesn't do it. So I don't really know what I'm talking about at the moment. So I'm gonna be with the interviews. It's gonna be talking. I'm gonna bring up stats and stuff like that from like previous games and stuff like that. So, and if you don't know what I mean by that, I'm gonna show you right now. Today I'm gonna be interviewing George Hill. Sorry if I sound kind of nervous. It's just I'm a big Pacers fan, and Paul George. Hi, George, come here. All right, so I'm here with George Hill, and George, I just want to say, I'm getting an autograph after this interview. But anyway, so George, that first game against the Raptors didn't exactly go to plan, did it? No, certainly did not go as it was planned. But yeah, hopefully we can thrive off wanting to win more, and I don't know, just hopefully bounce back with a win, because Paul and Monte, they obviously put up a good shooting performance. I obviously didn't get to shoot as much as I wanted to, but hopefully we can rectify it and come back stronger with a W. Alright, thanks, George. Now, about that for autograph. See, I was thinking about you actually putting in to Jamie, but I'm not actually sure now. So, what do you think we should do? Well, your first game as the Pacers GM ended in a loss. How do you explain this? Well, I think that since this is, my first game coaching, and not just for the Pacers, but my first game coaching in this league, I knew that there would be problems, and things that I would need to change. Have I figured them out yet? No, but we're looking at possibilities of potential trades and stuff like that. But I do have confidence that tomorrow we will get a win against the Memphis Grizzlies. So yeah, we made our first trade. I made this trade because, well, we kind of need a point guard because George Hill is our only point guard. So yeah. Alright, so I'm here with the new signing of Ian Clark for the Indiana Pacers. Now, Ian, I just have one question for you. What do you think you can bring to the Pacers that they don't already have? I think the main thing that I offer the Pacers is depth. Because, as you've probably heard, they traded me because they need depth in the point guard. So that is obviously what I can do, and I can obviously shoot. I can pass. I don't think I'll be starting over George, but I think that me coming off the bench to get some points is something that they're looking for. Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with live me. So we're facing the Grizzlies now. So yeah, I figured out now that this series will take a lot of editing. Like, I've been editing this for like 2 hours. So, oh my god. But it is worth it. I'm actually having fun making it, especially the interviews, as well as, yeah, the interviews I think is probably my favorite part of making this series. So, we started off strong, but then, yeah, we kind of fell apart. And you're gonna see why we fell apart, because somebody got injured, and guess who it was? Mr. PG-13. He got injured. He got a stubbed toe. So I'm gonna let you guys get on with the interview so you can actually see what went down. Well, that's the second game on the bounce that the Pacers picked up a loss. Plus, you now have the injury to Paul George. Is there any positives that you can take from that game? Well, from the first half of the game, we were actually looking good. We were playing well. We were scoring points. But as soon as that injury hit Paul George, we just completely fell apart. He's currently out for 1 to 2 weeks, so we will have to try and pull through in this tough time. Any positives? Well, George Hill did what he said he was going to do, and that was shoot more. And he ended up pulling off a double-double, even though he did throw 10 turnovers. Also, Monte Ellis pulled off another strong shooting performance, which he will now need to do consistently now that Paul is out. But at the moment, it's looking kind of iffy to the start of the season. Alright guys, that's it for the second episode of this Pacers MyGM. If you could do me a favor and leave a like. I normally never ask for likes apart from this series, and that is because this series takes so much time to do, and it's not the fact that I don't enjoy doing it, it's just because of the time it takes. I don't know, it really gets to you when you're editing for this long, especially when you're looking at pictures of Ian Clark for like 2 hours. But yeah, I am enjoying this series, and it is getting some support, which I love. But yeah, I don't know how often I can upload this. My goal is at least 3 times a week. But I had a week off college, but now I'm going back into college, so it's gonna be a bit harder. But I am motivated to do this series. I am determined to actually do this series because it is, I do enjoy making it, but it's just, I don't know, how long will it go? Because at this rate, it'll be up to like 40 episodes before the first season's finished. So, a lot can change within a thing. But at the moment, I'm enjoying it. I do plan to do it consistently. So, yeah, guys, that's it for the video. Be sure to leave a like, and see you guys later. Take care. Peace.